From Lagos, the nation's commercial capital, this is the news at 10, live from Channels Television. Reporting tonight.
Hello and welcome. Tonight, ahead of next year's governorship election in Ekiti State, indigents and well-wishers score Governor Kayode Fayemi high as he marks 3 years in office. Candidates for Anambra governorship election intensify campaigns, woo indigents living outside the state. Nasarawa state government orders investigation into sack of physically challenged workers. And U.S. Senate Republican and Democratic leaders strike deal to end government shutdown and raise the nation's debt limit.
And on business news, international economy watchdog Fitch Ratings confirms stability of Nigeria's economic outlook.
Sports news, Sunshine Stars dash Aimbus hopes of a record 7th title as Caterpillars edge closer to winning the 2012-13 Globe Premier League.
A mega rally has taken place in Ekiti State to celebrate the 3rd anniversary of Governor Kayode Fayemi's administration. The event, which held at the Oluyemi Kayode Stadium in Ado-Ekiti, the state capital, witnessed a massive turnout of people from within and outside the state. Addressing the rally, Edo State Governor Adams Oshiomhole asked the people to continue to support the governor, while Dr. Fayemi thanked them for standing by him and promised to do more in the years ahead.
It's not often that the Oluyemi Kayode Stadium in Ado-Ekiti receives this kind of crowd, made up of traditional rulers, market women, artisans, the youth, and students. Governor of Osun State, as well as former governor of Ekiti State. On this occasion, their mission is to join the state governor, Kayode Fayemi, in celebrating his 3rd year in office. And when the host made his entry into the venue, he was cheered all the way. Secretary to the Ekiti State government put the event in perspective.
We have reason to celebrate a government that has been a promise keeper. We have reason to celebrate a government that has kept its part with the people of Ekiti State by eliminating poverty from the Ekiti land.
The appearance of this chopper and subsequent landing is a momentary disruption. The governor of Edo State arrives to join other APC chieftains on the podium.
Today we are celebrating not that everything has been done, but that Kayode has shown that everything is possible. Yeah. So as we speak, Ekiti is work in progress. It has moved from deficit to positive, and it is moving on.
And then goodwill messages flowed from some prominent Ekiti indigents.
Every disabled person, every patriotic person, every nationalist must support whoever has the interest of developing a state, and he is doing that. Congratulations once more.
All of us, the 8 representatives, are here today to endorse our governor for 2nd time.
We in the Central Senatorial District declare that there is no promise you made during the campaign for governorship and even in your inaugural speech that you have not fulfilled. You have proved that, Mr. Governor, you have proved that you are sincere, dependable, and completely committed to the transformation of Ekiti State and also to make poverty history.
When it was his turn to speak, Governor Kayode Fayemi described Ekiti State as a work in progress and promised to deliver more in the coming years.
I want to thank you for the support of the last 3 years. I want to say that I am not tired. I want to let you know that there is more to come from the arsenal that has delivered the goods that you are witnessing in Ekiti State, the goods that our youth are witnessing, the goods that the elderly are witnessing, the goods that our women are enjoying, and the good that our men are experiencing.
With endorsements coming in for Governor Kayode Fayemi, and with the governorship election in 2014 around the corner, it is only one's guess what the outcome of the election will be.
And for more on the development strides of the Ekiti State government, we join our correspondent Charles Eruka, who is in Ado-Ekiti, for a live interview with Governor Kayode Fayemi.
We are live in Ado-Ekiti, the Ekiti State capital, and we are being joined live on the news at 10 by the Executive Governor of Ekiti State, Dr. Kayode Fayemi. Well, thanks you so much, Dr. Fayemi, for joining us on the news at 10, and congratulations on your clocking 3 years in office. Now,
Thank you, Charles.
All right. Well, let's start with today's rally. Your Excellency, such a massive crowd turning up for the rally at this stadium. Do you believe that's a true reflection of the support you enjoy across Ekiti State?
Oh, absolutely. I think Ekiti people are known for their integrity and honesty. If they don't believe it, they wouldn't do it. That's the mantra here. And as somebody who has worked assiduously in the last 3 years to deliver on the promises made to our people, I can understand why many of them turned up. I mean, Chief Ofe Babalola, one of our most revered icons, is not a politician. And he has just come there to speak his mind. That, look, if someone is doing well, then there's no reason to fix something that has not broken.
Well, your comrade Governor Adams Oshiomhole also graced the occasion, albeit in spectacular style. He described Ekiti as a work in progress. Now, just how much progress has been made in the last 3 years?
A lot of progress. I mean, cast your mind back, Charles. Ekiti was the land of 1 week, 1 trouble in the era before I became governor. In the 7 years before I became governor, there were 6 governors in Ekiti. 6 governors in 7 years. There was instability, there was violence, there was intimidation of the ordinary people, and there was arrested development above all. But look at what has happened in the last 3 years. Look at the statistics nationally. Ekiti has the lowest rate in maternal and child mortality in this country today. Ekiti has the lowest percentage of kids that are out of school out of 36 states in the country. If you look at the last West African school certificate results, we've moved from 23% to 70%. My own old school that scored 9% in 2012, WASC, scored 100% this year. So there is tangible, palpable, clearly evidence-based progress in Ekiti. We're the only state that started social security benefit for the elderly here. Okay. Since we started, 4 states have joined: Osun, Bayelsa, Anambra, and also Oyo is planning to come on stream. In the infrastructure sector, Ekiti has probably the best road network in this country today, and this is also independently verifiable. If you go into the tourism sector, you will see what we've done. And these were things we promised. When we said during the campaign that we were going to put a laptop on the desk of every child in secondary school, people thought it was a campaign gimmick. But we've done it. And our students are seeing the results of that focus, laser beam focus on development and on making poverty history. Have we done everything? Absolutely not. Okay. There is still a lot that we have in the arsenal, as I said, to do in order to empower our people. We've stabilized the polity. Now we have to grow the economy, and we have to ensure that our people are able to have functional jobs that will make them people of pride again.
All right, having done so much, now let's look at a rather sore area in Ekiti. It's a stretch of road linking Ondo and Edo states, passing through Ekiti. That's after Owo, moving into Ekiti state. That stretch of road has been bad and has claimed several lives, including those of the citizens of your state. Don't you think there is something your administration can do to arrest a situation like that?
Absolutely. I thank you for that question, Charles. This government has fixed more federal roads than any other government before it came into office.
Interesting.
Even that road that you're talking about, if you move out of Ado-Ekiti, you will notice that we're fixing the road right up to the boundaries in Akure, to the boundary of Ondo State, in Iju, Itaobolu. The truth of the matter is that our people do not make a distinction between federal roads and state roads. But the federal government has a responsibility to refund the roads that we have fixed. We're being owed 10 billion naira, as I speak to you, on roads fixed that have not been paid for. But we shall not relent. That road, we're fixing it, and we'll continue to do so.
That's quite a lot of money to be owed. Sorry about that, Your Excellency. Well, you mentioned the word empowerment, and that's one particular expression governments tend to use. We hear about them empowering people through various schemes. What's your own definition or approach to empowerment?
You know, our most critical approach to empowerment is education, education, education. Once you have given people the tools, once you've lit the candle, they will find the pathway. And that's what we've been doing. We've ensured that our people are better educated, particularly functionally in the area of technical and vocational education, and we're expanding the economy. We're expanding the opportunities in Ekiti so that outsiders can come and invest. When we spend money on infrastructure, it's not just because we like the idea of fixing roads. It's because we know that that is an engine growth for the economy. When we spend on tourism, when we expand the agric base, we have one of the most successful youth in commercial agriculture program in the entire country. And our farmers are really making a headway in that sector. Today is World Food Day, and I spent the greater part of this morning giving money to agriculturists in the states in order to ensure that they expand their opportunities in the agriculture sector. We're doing the same in the industrial sector by reviving moribund industries. We're doing the same in the tourism sector. I'm sure you've heard of the Kogosi, but it's not just about developing the Kogosi, but developing the tourism corridor so that our people would have expanded opportunities in that sector. Our own approach to empowerment is not sharing money. We cannot share Ekiti money in that manner. We want to create opportunities and enable the environment to provide jobs that are functional, that can deliver, and that will make our people more honorable.
Oh, thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ekiti State, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, for joining us on the News at 10. Well, that's the Ekiti State Governor with us on the News at 10. It's back to you, Bimbo, in our studios in Lagos.
Thank you, Charles. In part two, our candidates in Anambra governorship election, Senator Chris Ngige and Ifeanyi Uba, intensify campaigns ahead of next month's election. Do stay with us.